Hello, everybody. Welcome to VapeTalk number 9. My name is Moose.
And this is Peeking. Welcome back.
I'm the
And
vapist.
we're here with the Vapist, and we got some good stuff for him today. Right now, we're going to focus on getting a couple of people in here. So, guys, if you're watching, just make sure you comment in the VapeTalk event page. We'll get you in here ASAP. So, what do you got there, Peeking? I know that we have been waiting for a delivery from a certain place across the Pacific Ocean for quite a while, and it has finally got to you.
It has. Finally, my China clone from Fast Tech came. Sadly, they did send me the one with the seam down the middle. Not something I can't fix without a little bit of liquid latex will fix that seal and keep it just fine. Came with the purple EFS battery, which was pretty nice. That's why it took so long to get here. It came with a battery inside. But I like it. I mean, it's a DNA 30. It does what it's supposed to do. Threw my Omega on there, just a single coil wrap, and it cooks just with a single coil 1 ohm. I mean, so it does what it's supposed to do. So
Right.
I like it.
So we got Calvin in here. What's going on, Cal?
I'm just fine. How about y'all? What y'all going on?
Nothing much. Just vaping on. What do you got going
I
on?
hear you.
Where are you at?
I'm heading from Williamsburg, Virginia, down to Charleston, South Carolina.
Not bad. Still on the East Coast, huh?
Yeah, same as always.
I got my DNA 30 clone. We were just talking about it from Fast Tech.
Yeah, I just saw that. I saw you talking about it. I'm getting you Google it, you can't find no reviews or anything on it, but July 21st, I think it is, it's being released. I've got mine pre-ordered as the Green Leaf 50-watt box mod.
Yeah, that uses the same chip that the Cloud Vapor does, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. It's funny. I got my VTR, and I went, I'll never need more than 15 watts. And then I got this. I got my 722, and I'm like, I'll never need more than 22 watts. And then I got this, and I'm like, only 30 watts. So I'm gonna wait for the to come out now. But I actually thought about it for my wedding party this year. I'm gonna buy everybody. I think I'm gonna get everyone at the wedding party some Fast Tech DNA 30 clones.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe we're thinking about throwing some Tobe mods on there or something like that. Something nice for everyone.
Right.
Easy enough, right?
Alright, well, if y'all give me just a second, let me go get my paperwork here at Budweiser. I'll be right back with you.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, Moose, have you gotten any new juice lately?
Actually, I went to the vape shop earlier today, and I wanted to get myself another bottle of 5 Puns Grandmaster because I really enjoy that stuff. But all I've really picked up is a bottle of Mother's Milk right now. That's all I got. Oh, hello, Jack. We got Jack in here.
Hey, Jack.
What's up?
What's going on? Can you hear us, Jack?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? What are you vaping on?
Fucking green apple from Trinity Vapes.
Sounds good. Green apple's a good staple. I love anything green apple.
Yeah, that's real good.
I've really strayed away from like candy, apple, all that type of stuff, all those flavors. I've been really sticking to the desserty type stuff. I like it a lot.
You know what I noticed? Any of the fruity flavors, if you add some vanilla custard to it, they are delicious. I had like a key lime flavor. It was supposed to just be key lime mixed with some honeydew, and I put in my own mix of vanilla custard in there, and it is fantastic. I've been vaping on that for the past 2 days. It's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that.
We got Benny in here. How are you, Benny?
Hi
Hey,
guys.
What's going on? How's the podcast going?
It's working. It's running. We just recorded the last show on last weekend, and we released it also there.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Yeah, it's about 25 gigabytes download rate
Whew.
in a few hours.
I'm brushing up on my German, so hopefully I'll be able to listen and understand soon.
Neat.
I got my Pimsleur in the car CDs I've been listening to on the way to work every day. So, verstehen Sie Deutsch? Ein bisschen Deutsch. That's all I got.
Well, anyway, we got. I guess this has been a topic of vape talk for quite a while. I mean, we've been telling the vapist, aka we got Dave right here. He is the vapist, and we got some special stuff for him.
I actually sent him something very nice, but
I don't like
it already. He broke it already. I sent him a nice Fogger V4, and he decided he was going to throw it across the room.
I did not throw it across the room. I dropped it at work. It's a terrible thing, okay? These things do happen. Don't worry. I've got the metal replacement and a new glass coming. It will be here soon.
But either way, we have, or Peeking has, whipped up a couple of special flavors for the vapist here.
These are the torture devices, which I will be partaking in soon.
Are the numbers still on them or no?
Numbers are still on them. I don't know what they are. I have not smelled them. I have not opened them. I have not cheated. I'm very scared, and I'm just, I'm just going to go with it.
All right, so
over being sick, this could be a really good show. I've got a bucket handy, so.
Have you set up a new dripper with some new cotton?
I do. I'm actually in the process of setting up some cotton right now on my regular one, and then I was going to go ahead and take apart my other one and go ahead and do some cotton in that one. And I'm still scared. I don't know. I don't know yet.
All right. Well, you can. I'm going to actually let you pick your own fate.
I get to pick my own poison. Oh joy! This sounds
you get to
wonderful.
Pick your own.
Well, we got Calvin back here. Calvin, this has been, we were talking a whole bunch before. The vapist actually has received his mystery flavors from Peeking, and he's going to be trying them pretty soon here. So this should be pretty eventful, hopefully.
I'm not a big fan of this.
Oh, I thought I missed that. I'm glad I'm here for that.
No, I got it. You didn't miss it. Oh joy!
No, we're gonna wait until. I mean, we're only in the first 10 minutes here, so.
Yeah. No. You got to build up a little, suspense for this one.
Of course.
We actually sent him he got a Panzer with the new Panzer style head on there coming in the mail, so he can do his samples on that. I wanted to send him something nice if he's gonna be my my test dummy for my new flavors.
I have this. I got to tell right.
Well, just keep in mind.
What's that?
Keep in mind, if you get a bad flavor, just imagine that I've got 250 kegs of beer in my trailer back there. So just keep that thought in your mind when you're choking.
Look, like I said, I'm just getting over getting sick and stuff like that. I still got the bucket in my room, so you know what, dude? It's gonna be bad.
You might get something good. It's up to you to choose.
Well, either way, before you do that, I kind of want to touch on. Since I've been waiting for stupid Fast Tech and this stupid Hannah clone. I haven't really had a nice box mod yet. I mean, something that's gonna vape at 30 watts consistently to me is nice. So, in my frustration of waiting, my friend Anthony, who's up in upstate New York, he actually he built himself his own box mod using a project box from Radio Shack, and some pre-wired 510 connections, and he used a drill and whatnot. And he's actually going to build me one for about $30. So I think
it's unregulated, right?
Yeah, it is unregulated. I mean, it's basically just a mechanical box mod. So.
Oh, we have Sebastian just came in. Hey, Sebastian.
Hey, everyone.
What's going on? Welcome to VapeTalk.
How are you?
Thank you for I'm a friend of Benny. I'm from Germany too, so I hope you can understand what I try to say.
No, you're perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Better than me trying to speak German, I'll tell you that.
Maybe more difficult like me, English. Okay.
What are you vaping on tonight? Or what time of day is it?
Giant Tyrannosaurus mod.
2 a.m. in the morning we have, and what I'm vaping on a Vapor Shark with a K-Fun Svoj mesto, and I think you know it in America, I guess.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Always looked at the Vapor Shark. Is that a DNA 20 or 30?
30 is the new one.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Very nice.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of dripping. I wasn't a fan of box mods until I got a good one, and I think I'm sold now on this. Even though it's a clone, I'm sold on it. I like it a lot. It gets a lot of notice. So
the Hannah, or what are you talking about?
it's the Fast Tech Hannah. It's nice.
Okay.
For what it is, I mean, it's, I'm sure the the inside isn't as pretty as the real one, but for now it does the job. And when it breaks down, I'll probably build something.
Is it a big deal in America to buy a clone, or is it okay for everyone?
And in fact, you know what's funny? I was out working and I seen a Fastech package on the street.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty fucking hilarious. Somebody had ordered at the same kind of deal, a little Fastech.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. It was just random.
A lot of the vape shops down here where I live in Florida, it's kind of divided. Some shops, the chain shops, they like to sell a lot of clones because they're all about the profit. I know one shop, I mean, I'm not going to name the shop, but I mean, they sell, I can tell, it's Fast Tech stuff, and they mark everything up 100%. Like, they're doubling their money on everything.
Okay.
Everything, like, they have a Hannah clone from Fast Tech. Fast Tech sells for, let's see, $60. Okay, American monies. And at the shop, they're 120. So I've seen all that stuff today because I actually went down there. I enjoy 5.1, so they didn't actually have my nicotine level, but I just picked up some mother's milk because I also like a desserty flavor. And it's one of my favorites. But pretty much it's divided. Another vape shop that I like to get a lot of my juices at, they only sell authentic things, so pretty much.
And how the community think about it? Is it divided into two parties? The one they love in Fast Tech and the clones, and the other say no, it's the biggest bullshit I've ever seen. I like the original ones.
Well, I think the main thing is people think. I have nothing against clones, and I think nobody. I mean, I know Peeking has nothing against clones, and I know Rico or Dave, he doesn't have anything against clones. I think
our clone, so
I think if somebody needs something that is a little extra, like a mechanical mod. I mean, I know a mechanical mod is it'll hit a lot harder than a little Evo pen or a little Vision pen or something like that. You don't want that. That'll sustain you for a little while. Like I had an MVP to start out with. That quit me smoking. Just an MVP quit me smoking. But eventually, when it became my hobby, I wanted to upgrade to, I wanted to have more customization. I wanted to get a couple of different stingrays, or I really enjoy my my Magneto here. And I got a couple of other things coming. Like I said, I got a custom box mod coming from my buddy in New York, and I also have this little Hannah thing that I'd like to get my hands on just to see. I've never had a DNA 30, and I've never really wanted to shell out over $150 for something that I'm not able to try.
Exactly. I mean, I think a lot of people they're not willing to commit, especially since vaping is, especially on the East Coast, it's up north anyway. It's not that popular yet, so you're gonna have a lot of people buying clones because no one's. There's a store in the Bronx that's right near where I work, and it's very hard to sell the authentics because no one's willing to shell out $150 to $300 for something when they're not sure if they really want to commit to it. You know, I mean, when you can buy 3 or 4 different clones that hit just as hard as the real ones, it's hard to commit that much, especially for companies like, you know, there's a lot of authentic clones that are, you know, just a copper tube with a logo on it. There's not much to them. You know, like the penny mod. Look at the penny mod. It's just a copper tube with an M on it and a penny glued to the bottom. I mean, you're not really getting too much from it, and they want, what is that, $190? You know, it's close to $200. You know, in my opinion, I mean, I got this vanilla with an all copper tube, and it cost me like $65 for everything. I mean, like I said, you're gonna get the same quality. It's I think to a lot of people, it's just a metal tube that holds a battery, and they're not gonna kill themselves.
Here in Germany or Europe, it's a big problem because we have two sides. The one love fast-tech or love shops who sell clones, but there are many people who say, no, I want to buy the real thing because I want to support the vendor. And this is a big problem here in Europe. So this was a question if it's the same problem over there in America.
I think there's companies out there like that new Manhattan mod that are selling a full authentic, and it's pretty much the same thing as a penny mod, but they're selling it for $75 and it's an authentic. Those are the companies I think that are going to come out in the end. Companies like Flip and all these other companies that are V-Tronics that are going out and selling $300 mods, they're going to fall way behind because they're and the Flip is gorgeous. I have a Flip clone, a one-on-one Flip clone, and it is, the button is fantastic. All these ideas they have, they're great and they're innovative, but you know what? It's not worth $300. I mean, maybe the gold-plated one is, but I mean, $300 for a stainless steel mod that's an egregious amount. No one's going to pay that. And if they are, it's someone that has the money to blow. And someone like me who, you know, busts his ass for his money is not going to go out and spend $300 on that when I could have 6 different ones from FastTech and figure out what I really like.
Don't you think it would be the same without the logos, the authentic ones, or?
What do you mean?
So you can buy a henna mod with the henna logo on it.
Yeah.
With a trademark, and you could buy it without it, and would be the same, but you won't hurt the guy who built it.
I mean, in all honesty, I would have rather have gotten one without a logo on it, because this, I mean, if you look at it and you know what a Hana looks like, this is not a Hana. I mean, you can see the seams. I mean, it's not pretty, but it works. I mean, in reality, what you're paying for is a box mod with a DNA 30 chip in there. I mean, there's not much to it, even on the real Hanas. I know someone that owns a real one. It's, you know, how much is the DNA 30 chip right now? $45, $50?
$45, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's, to me, how much are they asking for a DNA 30 now?
You're paying for a project box and the chip and some copper wires with 510 connection.
Yeah.
That's pretty much really all you're paying for. Do I agree? I do not agree with having the logo on there. I do not. But
I don't either, but
it's just like there was a big thing here in America, and I think I have a very big thing with double standards. Okay? Like Apple tried to patent a rectangle. I mean, really. They tried to go after Samsung for the shape of their smartphone. Okay? There's some things that you can't patent a shape. You can't patent a tube. That's why there's so many designs. That's what allows for variety, I think. I mean, of course, these things came from this Hana mod, of course. So, do I condone the use of a label? No, not at all. But for somebody who's starting out, or doesn't have a lot of money really to spend on something, I have really no problem with it at all.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, there's some pretty cool things out there. I mean, they have like I picked up the big Fogger and the big and the 26650 Panzer, and it's beautiful, and it's probably one of the nicer ones I have. Again, another thing I haven't built up yet. I haven't actually set it up, but I mean, when you're talking $100 for a setup like this, and then the real one, if I wanted to buy it, would have been 600. I mean, it's pretty obvious what you're gonna do. I mean, $600 for something like this is. Who has the money to blow on that? Who has $600 that they're willing to throw?
You could just be like, who is it, Benny there, and just fucking win a couple of them.
He's a fucking lucky guy here in Germany. So
yeah, that's bullshit.
Hey, I'm born on a Sunday. I have to be lucky.
Yeah, I'm not that lucky. And like I said, in New York, it's still not that big. It's kind of big, like in the Village in Manhattan in New York City. But other than that, that's really the only place I've really seen people. Very, very, very rarely do I see anybody vaping at all in New York City. So
it's actually huge here in Michigan right now. I mean, it is really huge. And the funniest thing is, I went down to Ohio, and it was the most comical thing. They were fucking. I'm sorry, they were using these overgrown little ego pins or whatever you want to call them, and it was just so cute. They thought they were the best ever, and I showed them this. They're like, "What's that?" I'm like, "What do you got?"
I mean, anytime I see somebody that's smoking a blue cig or anything like that at work, or I actually went to a gun shop the other day, and the owner, that's a friend of mine, he was a big cigar guy like I was, and he was vaping on a little ego pen. And I walked in with my flip with my fogger on there, and he's like, "What is that?" He thought it was like a tank, And I said to him, I said, I do a little podcast. This is what I have. I make e-juice, and I was just showing him how to do everything. And an hour later, he's like, sitting there on his computer, going on Vape 101 Vape and all these other different sites, ordering a couple different things. I mean, right then and there, you sell people. I think people just aren't exposed to it that much where I am. So, people need to be brought into it, because all people know is these little hookah pens and the little blue pens and things like that. But it is picking up. It's just picking up on a commercial rate, which is what I don't like. A lot of people are I notice a lot more companies putting out those blue style pens than anything else.
Or Enjoy, or so Enjoy is a big thing in America. Or?
Yeah, there's another new company that's coming out, and Marlboro is picking up again too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I heard from that. Yeah.
Isn't Enjoy the little bitty e-cigarettes that come in a little open container, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you know what? Those were the first ones I tried. I have to say, out of all those little e-cigarettes, those were the best ones.
And they're not. Yeah, and the main thing is they are not from a tobacco company, so this is a good thing. Enjoy it's maybe a good thing. And I sent an email to them to send me some to Germany, and they done it, and I'm very excited. Not all the day, cause I have my nice mods, but for some little thing, it's a good thing.
They have a high amount of nicotine in them too. I mean, it's not just like you're hitting air basically, like most of them. I actually enjoyed them. I think I went through about $50 worth of those. Not to I just enjoyed them. I thought they were the best ones out of all of them. So.
Yeah, the Enjoys were great, but it's a good startup. I think these companies should look more into maybe making marketable e-liquids in a bottle. Eventually, that's something they should look to sell.
Well, you could earn more money with these little things, cause the people have to buy it every day for, I guess, $7 or $8 one piece.
In New York City, they're more than that, but yeah.
I think it's more commercially viable for them to sell those little things because they make more money off of it.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
It's just a lot of waste, and I think people are starting to notice that it's just a lot of waste, and they want to go.
And it's not cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cheaper than cigarettes.
Stepping point for most people, It's where they start off at, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm putting the cotton in for this bad boy to try out these awesome flavors that I got here.
Well, listen, we got Heidi Bush. She's trying to get in here. I gotta add you to. You should be able to click join on here.
That's somebody that I met at an actual local brick and mortar, and I talked her into getting a Stingray and a what was it, a K-Fun too as well, and she's actually been enjoying it quite a lot. So,
Well, Heidi, I'm trying to get you in here right now. It's taken a little while for me to add you to my circle. You should be able to join yourself, but
So Dave, around you, what kind of mod would you say is the most popular mod in Michigan? Out of any that
I don't know. A lot of people are going with these little hand bricks, dude. These iTaste and all this other stuff. So
Yeah, I was gonna say at my brother's vape shop, the big seller, which is DT Tobacco and Mohegan Lake and the Mayo Pack, by the way. The iTaste, the MVP2s are really popular. I guess that's everyone's starting point once you're really getting into it, because it's variable and it can charge your iPhone and everything else like that. Moose, what do you see a lot of people using down in Florida?
you know, as soon as I went to the vape shop today and I went to the mod case, I've been seeing a lot of Stingrays. It's crazy, and it's been a lot of the copper Stingrays. They've been moving away from the brass and, I mean, the polished type of stuff, but I've been seeing a lot of the copper and the black copper. I have a black copper right here that I bought one.
a black copper right here, nice little Stingray, same thing.
I'll tell you what I have on the way is a Stingray X, and that thing is gorgeous. So.
Oh yes.
I was so confused when I seen the box for that and the pictures for it. I thought it was some sort of Stingray hammer mod at first, and I was like all excited about it, and then I got disappointed. But
I actually got this. I wasn't gonna put it on this originally, but I think this Mephisto is gonna look gorgeous on it.
Oh, have you put that on your copper vanilla yet?
Yeah, it doesn't go the way I wanted it to. I think the all copper Tobe looks a lot better on the copper vanilla. I mean, when you want to talk style. Plus, I like the Tobe. The Tobe's nice. It's all copper. It came with this nice brass strip tip too, so that's nice. So we'll see. I want to play with it.
She's ready to go, so I'm not doing anything yet. However, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll wait about 5 more minutes for that. We're gonna wait to get a couple
5 more minutes. This is still very early. I don't want to throw up yet. Come on now.
So, guys, in Germany, what are some popular mods that people buy as a first mod, Benny?
The first mod, most people I know, they use something like Sigelli or Vamo for getting from the egos to a mod. And I think the most popular mod is the Nemesis.
Nemesis.
That is a very popular mod that I always see online, but I never really see a lot of people with them.
This was my first mod. It was an all stainless steel one that I turned into a little 350 with a 3D on there, and I love it. My little stealth vape fits right in my fist.
I was expecting the Panzer to be very popular in Germany.
What about Sebastian? What do you see as a lot of use over there?
We got a lot of vendors here in Germany, like Svoimester with the K-Fun. It's a German product, and so many of them are vaping the K-Fun. And we look forward to the K-Fun V4. So I hope at the end of the year it will come out. And I guess we have around the numbers we have are around 2 million people in Germany are vaping, and the most of them, I guess 70%, are vaping Joytech stuff or Kanga stuff and no mods.
Yeah, I don't. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's not that big deal here in Germany to vape these big mods. I'm doing a YouTube show for at least 1.5 years. It's the biggest one, and we have in one day we have 900 viewers. So this is the point what you get of viewers. So the community about big mods, about Nemesis or HANA mods or something like that, isn't that big in Germany. We have many people who using this ego style mods a lot.
Yeah, well, that's a good introductory mod. So I mean, it's good to see that a lot of people, because they're going to move their way up from that. After a while, it kind of burns out. My brother started with an ego. and he actually had a K-Fun light that he really didn't like. So I
Yep.
moved him over. I moved him over to a Nautilus, which is a very muted flavor in my opinion, but a lot more vapor, which seems to be the preferred method for anybody. A lot of people just like seeing big plumes of smoke once they get into it, which is the selling point. So I moved them into a Sentinel with a Nautilus with a metal tank, and that seems to be really popular with his friends. I mean, so for $40, you can get right into it. So as long as people are happy, vaping on what they're vaping on, I'm glad that's what they're doing. So
Yeah,
Yep.
and in Germany there's a difference because the guys or the girls who watch YouTube videos and are in this whole Facebook thing, all the groups and the stuff like that, they buy the mods. But we have many people who don't know anything about it because we don't have these much shops who sell them. So I guess many of them won't any other. They are happy with the thing they have. They buy the liquid for €4 or €5, so it's $6 or $7 in dollar, and they like it, and they won't buy anything else. They stick on that.
I find it amazing how much money people spend on juices, though. I mean, the price
Oh
of
yeah.
it is insane when you can make your own for pennies. So
Of course.
I mean, even if you just buy like what I buy the gallons of PG and VG. I mean, if you're making a 50-50 blend, you're talking about, like I said, about $1.45 for 30 mils. I mean, that's cheap. Maybe with everything, that's including the price of the bottle.
What's
Yeah,
about the politics in America? Do you have problems, or do you see problems in the future to buy PG or VG or nicotine base, or how is it in America?
I don't think they're ever going to be able to do that.
The nicotine is going to be a problem. Probably. The PG and VG is not, because PG and VG is used in pretty much everything that you use. Look at the ingredients on
shampoo, toothpaste.
Yeah, it's all cosmetics. So I mean, especially sorry for that. Especially the nicotine. So in Germany, most people buy nicotine bases with I guess 40 milligram of nicotine or more.
Well, I mean, the best thing to do is to just buy in surplus and get 100%, nicotine, so it'll last a lot longer. That's usually my suggestion to most people is just get yourself. But the thing is, the 100% is very toxic. You get that on you.
Of course.
So, but I don't know. I mean, in New York, they tried to limit the size of your sodas and the what's in your food. So I can see it being an issue in New York. Hopefully, I'll only be here for another 12 more years, and then I can escape. So
down here in Florida, I can get a lot of cheap juice. Actually, I actually stopped at a gas station and I saw like a little, one of the stickers on the window. The gas stations now are selling, off-brand, strange type, nasty, just cherry, orange, grape, banana flavor e-juice. I was actually gonna pick them up. I kind of want to pick up like an Enjoy, one of the blue disposables. I want to try like all the disposables, see which one is like the best one, because they sell them all. Like there's like a section in gas stations down here, at least in the South United States, where there's like e-cigarette sections, and it's like everywhere. Like every street you drive down, you see some place that has e-cigarettes.
Well, the problem in New York is, New York City, I should say, is gas stations or anywhere that sells cigarettes is only allowed to sell menthol or cigarette flavors. So that's a pretty big issue. So you really only have a choice of tobacco or menthol. So you're pretty limited in your flavor selection. But I went about 40 minutes north of where I live into another county, and there was a gas station that was selling a 30 ml bottle of Blue Mist, the Star Buzz e-liquid that they just came out with a dripper bottle. So I think on my next day off, I'm going to swing up there and give that a try because I heard that was really good. So because a lot of people, what's that?
Sorry, bring
No.
it to an end.
No,
Okay.
it's a Starbuzz Blue Mist. It's like a hookah flavor. It's one of the most popular hookah tobacco flavors, the Shissa. So hopefully that'll pick up everywhere but New York City. New York City's never going to change, I don't think. So
What's the price for a pack of cigarettes in America?
Depends where you go. Talk to Peking, New York City. It's the most expensive in America.
Well,
What is?
if you live, I live an hour north of New York City, and they're about $10 to $11 a pack. If you're in New York City, they're $14 a pack to $15 a pack on where you're going.
No fucking way.
So, I mean, you know, and then even just an Enjoy cigarette is like $9.80. So
Little tip. If you come through U.S. Customs, you're only allowed to bring 2 cartons of cigarettes. So if you do smoke, bring them if you got them.
Now, what does a pack of cigarettes run in Germany?
I
€6?
guess €7.
Oh my
6
God.
or it's $8 a pack. Yeah.
That's what it used to be like 10 years ago.
Now, what does it cost in the South? Because I know you can get a pack of cigarettes anywhere south of the Mason-Dixon line for about $6 to $8.
Well, down here in Florida, they cost about, depending where you go, they're kind of the cheapest in like Virginia to North Carolina and the Carolinas, but you can probably get them for $3 to $4, and then like $5 to $6 depending on what brand you buy.
Hey Heidi, how's it going? How's this Stingray?
Oh, she muted her mic.
Oh, she did mute her mic.
She doesn't want to talk to you, Dave.
That is okay. At least she got in here. Hello, Heidi. Sorry, not Brandy. Heidi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Enjoying your Stingray K-Fun combo. Look at that. It's so nice. I've already scratched and beat the hell out of mine, though.
Well, that's
I
because,
actually had to take it back because the K-Fun was broken.
Hey, Heidi, how's it going?
Pretty good.
well, what happened to,
Hey Moose, Heidi has her video running still.
oh, Heidi, you got to turn off your YouTube feed. You got in here? Hello, Heidi. Sorry, not Brandy. Heidi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
40 seconds off.
Repeat and repeat.
Everyone does the same thing.
Scratched and beat the hell out of mine, though.
You gotta turn off whatever that
I
is.
actually had to take it back.
So, Dave, are you ready? What number are you going to choose?
Oh, God. Hold on. I'm trying to tell her to turn off her thing.
No. She'll turn it off. She's muted for right now. But Dave, I want to hear the story on what happened to your Maraxis mod.
Yeah, well, okay, so, yeah, I was at work, and I was at one of the jobs, and I got out of the vehicle, and one of my coworkers apparently thought it would be nice to help himself to my Maraxis with my Russian 91%, and it completely disappeared after that. I spent about an hour looking for it. My boss calls me, where the hell are you at? I see you driving all around. What's going on? I'm like, I'm trying to find my thing, you know? And he's like, oh, wow, you know. So then, I don't know, a couple days later, apparently this same person was working with someone else, and one of their Sony batteries came up missing. So that was really nice. So, yeah, thieves are among us. We have to deal with that. So
Yeah,
I hope he gets a battery charger and the motherfucker explodes on him or something.
Either way, I think it's about time for
God.
the vapist to vape his flavors.
in our new session called the Vapist Choice.
Now, we got 2 flavors to give him, or that Peking has sent to him, and
I sent them 4 flavors.
Yes. The only thing I've been told is that 2 of them are fucking toxic, and the other 2 are not. So I don't know which one to choose, and maybe it'll be kind of up to you guys. Which ones?
well, here.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Hold on.
Number
Wait a second.
3.
Everyone
Let's-
say number 3, Dave.
Oh, okay. Number 3. He's gonna vape number 3. Oh God.
Number 3 is actually not as bad, as per the sale of it. Dave, why don't you open up the bottle?
Do I get to
Put a
smell it first or no?
Yeah, just give it a good shake first.
Yeah, but do I get to smell it first?
No, put it on first and then smell it on the wick.
Oh God.
And you can tell us what you think it is.
I just ate, okay, not too long ago, and granted, I'd like to reiterate that I'm just getting over being very, very ill. So, like I said,
I am currently very ill. This vape talk almost didn't happen, and this is the only thing that's going to make me happy right now. Seeing someone else share in my pain.
Oh look, the vape cat is here. He has brought his toy for me to throw. Are you ready? Are you ready, kitty? 3, 2, go!
I have a nice dual coil at 0.4 here to vape on, so this should,
That'll be a nice hot vape.
let's lather it all up nice then. I can't smell it from here, so I'm just kind of doing this.
Oof.
Okay, so we got one all nice and juiced up.
All right.
As bad as this is going to be, I don't want any dry hits to make it even worse, so
Yeah. You
Yes,
don't
I
want to
can.
dry this.
I'm gonna lather it up real nice on there.
Now give it a good smell and tell us what you think it is.
Oh God, hold on. I want to make sure I get it nice and saturated first.
Now, Moose, make sure you just lock in on his video once he's ready.
Of course.
Vape Cat's about to attack you, I see.
Yes, the vape cat. Vape cat.
I don't know what that is. It smells horrible.
It's actually a conglomeration of 2 very popular flavors.
It smells flowery.
Okay. With a hint of
Asshole? I'm not sure.
that was actually what it was described as.
Bingo.
This is actually two pre-mixed flavors. Oh, it smells good. All right, so we can lock it in on Dave now. Moose.
Hold on, I haven't even vaped it yet. Hold on.
Lock it in on Dave.
I'm just clearing out my throat so everything can be nice and ready for this horrible, disgusting taste that I'm about to enjoy.
These are actually officially marketed flavors, so this should
Am
be.
I gonna have to destroy this thing after I get it, or what? After I try it?
I wouldn't recommend using the wick again. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God. Well, it's on there.
All right.
Oh, excuse me. My
All right.
stomach already knows this is gonna be bad.
Oh,
Just full bore all the way, dude. Just fucking.
balls to the wall. All right. It looks good. He looks happy.
Very
looks
happy.
very tasty.
Oh, nom nom nom.
Another one.
Now let us know what you think it is. Let us know what you're thinking.
It's like. It's not getting better either.
It might get better. You might want to give it another hit. Maybe freshen it up. Let us know what you're thinking. Now, I think we'll let Dave know what he guessed already. You were correct in guessing. You were correct in guessing flowery.
And something else.
It's definitely a plant of some sort.
It's fucking poison ivy or something horrible.
It is 503 hibiscus
Ugh.
mixed with.
I don't even want to vape it again. I'm gonna do
It
it
is
almost.
mixed. It's mixed with.
I literally almost threw up a second ago.
It's
It is
mixed with
also mixed with.
possibly the worst Zample Box flavor ever
It is,
to have
known
eaten.
as, it is known as the worst Zample Box flavor. 503 mango. It's mango hibiscus. 503.
Pretty much, it's basically perfume in a bottle.
I'm gonna vape something else to get this out of my mouth. Oh God. Oh.
Yeah, you
So-
can throw that one in the garbage.
So Vapist, you basically vaped two mixed together perfumes. How do you feel?
Two of the worst fucking 503 flavors that are marketed. I can't believe they actually sell those. And Zampobox had the balls to tell me that those were some of the most popular flavors.
Well, you know what? To tell you the truth, that is actually the better of the two flavors that are really bad.
I'm having palpitations here. I swear to God.
Well, why don't you clear out that flavor, and I'll let you pick another flavor.
I ain't clearing out that flavor. I'll change the cotton. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Change out the cotton, and let us know what you're thinking.
God, it was the most horrible thing ever.
I actually send Zampobox a email that told them that it tastes like drunken midget vomit. That was the best way to describe what that tastes like.
Drunken midget diarrhea.
Drunken midget diarrhea. I'm sorry, and their we're sorry was sending me another bottle of 503, which was the hibiscus.
What the hell is hibiscus?
It's a flower. That's what you just vape. That was hibiscus mango for anyone. 503 hibiscus and 503 mango. So if anyone would like a delectable treat, I'll say the Vapist can send you the remains of his bottle.
Yeah, you can have the remains of my bottle. Please take it from me because.
How many percent of flavor do you use for that?
That was actually me just pouring half a bottle of 503 and half a bottle of mango in there. They were so bad. I have all my 503s put away for people that I don't like that keep hitting me up for free juice.
Okay.
I just give it to them. Like the 503 Cherry Bomb, which tastes like Robitussin. It specifically says it's not that disgusting cough medicine flavor. That's exactly what it is. Let me tell you how angry my wife was when she vaped on that.
That could have been very, very bad. I mean, I was borderline vomiting many times.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So what we'll do is we'll give Dave some time to reset, and if he'd like, you can try another, or we can save it for another night. That's up to you.
I'll try another one, but god damn.
So now you have a 1 in 3 chance of a bad flavor. So.
Excuse me.
Dave, you guessed exactly what it was. I'm impressed.
It's a flower of some sort.
It was awful. It was. Why would anybody vape that at all?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm actually gonna make up some new flavors and send them to you.
Please, yes, because that one was not, it wasn't good enough. I need something much worse. Please.
I gotta order some new specialty flavor drops for you though, because I'm running out of interesting things.
Like bacon or so.
Hey, that sounds good. Don't.
They have a nice Worcestershire flavor too, I believe.
Oh my god.
Like pepper.
You need like a mustard flavor. That'll be good.
Benny, do you remember the last flavor Iron Taste?
Oh yes.
Tell Chris
Fumanda.
about that. Tell Chris about that flavor, please.
Yeah. It's a flavor. It's called Fumanda or Fumunda.
Oh,
Fumanda.
It's between your balls and your ass.
Yes, Fumanda cheese. I'm well aware of that.
Yeah. And
Sounds most delectable. Please send
And,
me the match as quickly as you can.
a friend of us, he was making a show on Google Plus or YouTube. It's called What the Fork, and they taste some they test some tastes, some flavors, and one vendor sent them 3 gross liquids. One was called Fumunda, And the only thing he could say after he tried this, it smells like shit in this room. Did anyone shit in his pants?
That's pretty bad. I wouldn't want to pull something like that into my lungs in the first place. That's probably whatever's making it smell that bad is probably mildly sulfuric.
I think we should get a bottle of this for Dave.
You know the little bottles? You know
Please.
the little bottles that food coloring come into, Moose?
What was that?
You know the little bottles that food coloring comes in?
Yeah.
They should sell a pack, like a 4-pack, that has 3 good flavors and 1 bad flavor, like a random one. And like make it for like a night of dripping with your friends.
It's like
One of you just gets the terrible one, and none of them are labeled.
That'd be pretty funny.
I
That'd be
think I'm gonna look into that. That sounds like a good idea. So I'm impressed, Dave. You picked it out. The mango is very hard to pick out because it's just terrible. And that mango has been.
I don't like mango, so that didn't help at all.
The mango lasted about. It sat about a month, so it's not like it didn't have time to age and or ferment. So,
Oh no, it was aging here too as well. So you know.
Yeah, it's been there about a month, so that's good.
Yep, I've had it aging. So.
Now, two of those other flavors that are in there, Dave, are delicious.
Yeah, I'm not taking your guys' choice this time. You guys can kiss my.
All right,
Second time you should.
everybody, I vote for flavor number 1. That is what I vote for.
I say Dave chooses. But if I had to choose one for Dave, I would say number 4. Definitely number 4.
Cotton is ready.
Number 1.
I'm not. No, I feel like Moose is gonna tell me number 1 because it's actually good and he wants me to not pick it. So.
Number 4. Definitely
Guys,
go for 4.
all right, guys, listen. If this is gonna make the podcast tonight, if number 1 is
Dude, I can still taste the nasty hibiscus.
I want to know who said it. Oh, people might want to vape a flower. You know what people actually said? They said it's great as a room freshener, though. You can actually just hold it and cook it on your mod, and it'll make the room smell nice.
In Germany, they buy it. We have many flavors from Capella. I guess it's from America. You know Capella?
Yes.
Flavor company. So they sell hibiscus, and the people like it a lot here.
Yeah, I have 1 or 30 bottles of those, so.
You Germans are weird. I don't trust you anymore.
We also weird. Guy.
You're the guy that just vaped hibiscus mango. How dare you?
You like us, so you're German.
Other people.
What Dave doesn't know is Benny's going to send me a bottle of Famunda.
Oh, God.
It's deep from under.
I'm gonna send you a bottle of cherry Famunda.
Is it your own personal batch?
We will collect it on our big vape meet in October from every guy, and then we will see.
All right, I'm going with number 1.
number 1.
I don't know. It looks less harmful than the rest.
You mean number 1 like Germany in football?
Yes.
Oh yes, I guess congratulations to the World Cup.
Thank you.
World Cup winners.
I don't know. This thing doesn't want me to open it. Jesus.
I still don't understand what game they were playing, but whatever game that was, congratulations.
That's not the football
Soccer.
one.
It's soccer. It's not football. Benny lies. It's soccer.
Well, either way,
Yes.
America lost.
Did you get it open, Dave?
Yeah, I got it open, but there's no tip in here, so I'm kind of just like,
It might be stuck in the cap. Sorry about that.
yeah, I'm not dealing with it.
It's all right.
It's tasty glue.
That should be a favorite. That one is actually a conglomeration of epoxy and
Heroin?
number 2 to that. It gets you very high, and it's delicious.
All right,
All right, are you all loaded up?
I am all loaded up. This looks
All right.
really sketchy.
It was audience's choice and Dave's choice. Let's see how good he guessed.
Do I get to smell it first?
I would give it a quick whiff and tell me what you think it is.
If it's hibiscus again, I'm gonna not do it.
And 4 bottles of hibiscus mango. That would have been the best thing to do. They're all
It's hibiscus cherry.
All right, here we go.
All right, give it a whiff.
What the fuck is that?
Remember, Dave, you chose this one.
It smells like juice.
What?
I can't get close to it.
What would be your guess?
Hold on.
It's actually a very popular German treat. I might be making that up, though.
God.
All right, well, why don't you
after I'm done?
pop the cap on there, and it might taste better than it smells.
Is this Worcestershire sauce?
No, I do not have Worcestershire sauce yet. I'm telling you.
Dude, it's making me want to gag just smelling it.
It's not that bad.
It's that bad. Don't let him lie to you.
It's actually a German American treat. It's a very popular American treat and a very popular German flavor.
You Germans are fucked up. I'll say that much. If this is a popular treat,
I don't know. I think I'd rather vape the
Dave,
German
you have to taste it so I can tell you if he's right or wrong.
oh
I'd
God.
rather vape the German part of the flavor, to tell you the truth.
Can I renege on this or what?
You cannot. You have made that choice. You've walked down that hallway. You have to leave.
Oh God, I gotta get the bucket ready for this one. This is gonna be really.
Well, the good news is that this could be one of the delicious ones.
This is not one of the delicious ones.
You chose.
You didn't taste it.
It's burning my eyes.
It's not that
So
bad.
close your eyes and vape it, Dave.
Easy for you to say. You're in Germany. You don't have to smell it. I bet you could smell it from here, though.
You probably. It actually made me gag when I was making it.
I gotta get some water or something. This is not gonna be pleasant at all. This makes the other one smell great.
What do you think? What do you think is in this one? If you had to guess.
Pepto-Bismol and baby vomit?
No. It's close though. That's pretty close to what it is.
Dude, if I could actually stand to get close enough to smell it, I could probably try and tell you what it is.
Anthony's friend, Peggy.
Why don't you ask Misky? Why don't you ask your wife what it is, Dave?
No, man. I don't. She'll throw up. Oh, God, dude. I couldn't tell you what this is. It's horrible is what it is.
Go push the button and smell the vape.
I'm not even gonna. You know what? I'm going to have to brace myself for this one. Hold on. It's going to be really bad.
Hey,
Vape.
Moose, did we just mute Jack?
Yeah, I just did.
All right. All right, Dave, you ready? Hold
I'm
on.
mentally preparing myself for this.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna play some music for Dave.
Can I get some encouragement music or something?
Yeah, I got it going right now.
God, what is that?
Dave, you can do this.
You can do it. Pump yourself up.
Adrian!
Ready?
Hit it.
Nothing came out after I.
It's like live jackass, guys. This is awesome.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now you can't stop vaping it until you tell me what at least one of the flavors. Or you die.
My mouth. It's so bad.
I
All
think
right,
you'd be
I'm gonna try again.
Oh, dude.
I can't do it. I can't do it again. I have no fucking clue what that is, but it's fucking horrifying.
All right. Well, the first flavor is a popular beverage. It's a very big, very popular bar drink. It's a Jägermeister, a licorice flavor.
Oh. If you hate Jägermeister, you have no taste.
No, it just makes me sick. I can't stand it.
Now, Dave, what would the other flavor be? It's a very popular American drink.
Is it
That was
tobacco
actually
sauce?
that was actually one of my own concoctions. That was bacon licorice.
Oh.
I don't know what you were thinking. Ugh.
I was thinking this is the exact response that I wanted.
All I knew was that you needed some bacon in your life.
You said you like bacon. I don't know who doesn't like licorice.
Ugh.
You know,
Well-
there's this crazy.
That is the most horrible thing I've ever vaped or smelled in my life. There is no words to describe. None. Zero. I can't describe it. It was just awful. You can go to hell for that one. That was horrible.
That was pretty. That looked pretty tasty to me. I think you enjoyed it.
Dude, there was all of me to fight to chuck that one. Everything in me, dude. I don't know how I didn't just vomit. It was bad.
Yeah, I've been looking for a flavor to mix with that bacon forever. I thought licorice was gonna be it. I thought that was gonna be my new staple.
Well, now that you vaped a bacon licorice, Rick, you just joined vape. Rick joined VapeTalk right at the end, kinda. But what are you vaping on, Rick?
Device or flavor?
What do you, everything.
Got the extremizer.
Yeah.
Kind of provide. And
Extremizer is a German product.
yes, very good German product.
I think I'd rather vape dry cotton than hit that again.
Well, there's a time for everything. Let's vape some dry cotton, Dave.
I just now almost did.
And
And I think it helped.
what I'm vaping on is my banana Kringle from Perfection.
What is that? I'm sorry.
Say it again, Rick.
And vape,
Yeah.
it's from it's a banana nut Kringle.
Oh.
You should try some mango hibiscus. It's great.
Mango. Dave's actually going to send you a bottle of mango hibiscus to try.
Yes, it's good stuff. Followed by the bacon licorice Jaeger bomb.
No, thank you. I don't do Jaeger.
It's actually called a Baker Bomb.
I don't do Jaeger.
I just did. It was
Well,
horrible.
That's not going to be in my line, so we're going to have to think of something else, guys.
For 6 years, I don't do Jaeger anymore.
It's the Bacon Meister.
The bacon.
Bacon. Very nice. This is
The vape is special, dude. You need to just market that one.
Yeah, the vape is special. Punish your friend.
we love in Germany we love Jägermeister, but not Jägermeister with bacon, so don't get it wrong, Dave.
Only Jägermeister Bull.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna send you guys this bottle right here. You guys go ahead and try that out. Good stuff.
For $47.
Sorry, Dave. I will never get it.
I'll trade one of these for the Famunda cheese. I tell you what, hey, listen, I'll make you a deal. I'll mail you this. You can vape this. I'll vape the Famunda cheese at the same time. Come on, do it. You got to.
You will lose. You will lose, Dave.
You won't vape this. You'll vape this. You must.
You
Wait.
will lose.
It is a challenge.
So choose another one, Dave.
Hey, Sebastian,
Yeah.
have you tried Yaelig e-liquid?
What I don't understand you. Sorry.
Have you tried Yaelig out of Israel? The e-liquid
No.
from there.
No.
I've got
didn't
some
try it.
coming.
Well,
I should have done up a K fun with that, you know. I mean, because that would have got all the good flavor with it and everything, you know.
Well then.
Are you interested in some of this, Calvin? You want some?
No, I'm good.
It's good stuff.
I only saw you choke on number 3.
You missed number 1? Oh my god! You have to watch the video.
I missed it. I'll have to watch it.
You have to watch the video. It was about 10 times worse than number 3.
Heck.
I mean, it made number 3 taste delicious.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I could vape number 3 all day before I'll touch that number 1 again.
Well, anyway, listen, guys. That we've kind of ran out of time for Vape Talk tonight. So, I mean, everybody can kind of stick around after that, but I got to turn the broadcast off. So, I guess we're gonna just go right into the evening real quick. My name is Moose, and
This is Peeking.
And this is the Vapist.
yes, and
Thank
this
you,
is
Vapist, for making the show tonight.
yes. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for making these delectable juices that I enjoyed so much.
Well, all right.